Health. Fargo-Cass Public Health will provide flu shots from noon to 6 Tuesday, November 2nd on a walk-in basis during the COVID-19 vaccine clinic. Flu shots will be available to anyone 6 months and older. Receiving the annual flu vaccine can reduce doctor visits as well as missed work and school due to the flu. Library. The library's digital resource collection has added Create-A-Bug, an online resource featuring arts and crafts tutorials. Library card holders have unlimited access to this new resource to develop creative skills. Create-A-Bug has hundreds of videos covering sewing, painting, jewelry, knitting, wood engraving, and more presented by expert crafters and artists to help the users start a new project or hone on existing crafting skills with patterns, videos, and daily practice ideas. As part of the One Book, One Community event series, the library, along with the Indigenous Association and the FM Missing and Murdered Indigenous People Task Force, is hosting a panel discussion and community conversation about local, state, and federal efforts to combat the missing and murdered Indigenous People Endemic Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. at the City Commission Room at City Hall. Featured panelists are Representative Ruth Buffalo, Lisa Yellowbird Chase, Laura Youngbird, Whitney Fear, and Amanda Strauss. It should be a good panel to see. Registration for Session 2 of the library's weekly Fall Stories Time series for toddlers and preschool starts this week. Police. The police department has been invited to participate in the Golden Drive Homeless Kids Sock Drive and will be accepting donations of new youth socks through December 3rd. This group has expressed a great need in particular for elementary-age boys' socks. Donations can be dropped off at the lobby of Police Headquarters building at 105 25th Street North. Planning. Downtown planning ramps and garages were very busy on weekends this summer and fall, with more than 34,000 cars taking advantage of free parking. Saturdays were busiest with 1,000 to 1,700 cars each Saturday. Parking is free on weekends in Block 9, Civic Center, Roberts Commons, and Mercantile parking ramps. The Comms GA team has 2 videos for us this evening. The first is an introduction to the new EV charging station at City Hall West parking lot, and the second showcases the pavement condition survey recently undertaken through the city by the engineering department. We'll start with the EV station first.
Every 4 years, we hire a consultant to come into town and do a pavement condition survey. We're looking for data on our total network to see overall how our condition is. But then by being able to get like a block by block rating of where our street conditions are, that really allows us to prioritize where to put our money. We have to figure out what the right strategy is at the right time. And this data really allows us to do that. So it is all GPS based, and then what it is going to do is it's going to really take all the data that they calculate for an entire stretch, like a block by block segment, and then we're going to get a number rating from a 0 to a 100 rating, and it's going to give it a score. And so if it's a score of 20, that's really poor, and we know that that roadway is probably too far gone, we need to just reconstruct. If it's a score of 90, it's really good, right? And there's probably some very inexpensive preventative maintenance things that we can do to continue to keep that roadway at a high level. We get people that call in and say, hey, this road is terrible. It's the worst one in town. This is a very analytical way to look at the data and understand, is it a ride issue? Is it a distress issue? What are the issues? because again, we have a really big network. We only have so much money we can spend, so we have to do it really smartly. And again, this allows us to do that really effectively.